Well, hi again, everyone. This is Tim from Cleveland Baseball Fan 879, and this is start number 18 of the 1972 Gaylord Perry Strat-O-Matic Super Advanced Starts Only replay. Today, the Indians host the New York Yankees, and for the Yankees, taking the mound is Mel Stottlemyre. And since this is a day game in June, we will roll for weather effects. And on the 12, it will just be an average day. Ballpark singles will be 1 to 11 for lefties, 1 to 5 for righties, and home runs will be 1 to 19 for both lefties and righties. All right, leading off for the Yankees is second baseman Horace Clarke. 4 and a 4, betting lefty catcher chance. That's a 6. And a 9. So let's see, Ray Fosse behind the plate. He is a 2 range. So this will be a pop-up into fair territory. Fosse, mask off. He's 6 and a 9. There's no 9, so he squeezes it and makes the catch in fair territory. And that retires Clarke 1 away. Before I get further, Perry's stats on the season, if you want to maybe fast forward if you haven't watched. He is 10 and 4, and in 116 and 2/3 innings has allowed 18 earned runs, walked 28, and struck out 68. Here's Bernie Allen, the third baseman. For 8 against the lefty, struck him out. 2 up, 2 down, and here is Bobby Mercer, the center fielder. And that's off the table. Do it again. 6-6 against the lefty, fly ball to center field, and Del Unser tracks it down, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Indians here in the first, and take a quick timeout so I can get a score bug and be right back right after this. Okay, and here is Del Unser leading off playing center field for the Indians. 4-8 against the lefty. Ground ball to first, and the first baseman, Ron Blomberg, fields it, takes it to the bag himself, 1 down. And here's the second baseman, Jack Brohammer. For 8 again, same play. Bounces it to first, and once again, Blomberg to the bag himself. 2 now for the left fielder, Alex Johnson. For 10. And that's a fly ball to right field. Backing up a few steps is Johnny Callison. And quickly the side is retired here in the bottom of the first. After 1 complete, Yankees nothing, Indians nothing. And here is Roy White, the left fielder. Swung on and missed, struck him out. Here is Blomberg, the first baseman. 4-7 against the lefty, single to 9. That's ranging over as the shortstop, Frank Duffy, throws to Tommy McCraw, the first baseman. That's 2 down. And here's Johnny Callison. And that is off the table. We'll do it again. Five, 10 against the lefty. Ground ball to first. McCraw runs over to the bag, and that retires the side. Through an inning and a half, it's the Yankees nothing and the Indians nothing. And coming to the plate will be future Yankee Greg Nettles. Here's the pitch to Nettles. Another off the pitcher card, 6-6. And that's a ground ball to second. Horace Clarke throws over to Blomberg. And that's one away. Here's Tommy McCraw playing first base today. Finally, one off the batter card, 3-9, and another ground ball to Clarke. He throws the first, 2 up, 2 down, and here's Ray Fosse behind the plate. 4-9, base hit into left field, so first base runner for either team. They will not hold on Fosse. And here's Ron Lolich, the right fielder. Don't know too much about him. I don't know if he's even related to Mickey Lolich. The Indians have sent Mickey Stanley. They traded him. And then they got Mike Kilkenny, who is actually in the starting rotation. All right. So, Havoc roll for Stottlemyre. Nothing on the 11. And here is Ron Lolich. And it is an official game now. As the die goes off the table. We'll do it again. Oops. And once again, off the table. So I'll try getting this right now. So strike 2. That's a little better. 4-7 against a righty. And once again, that's the same roll as before. Fosse hits second. Not being held on makes him a 12. Let's see. That's to right field. No, 4-7 is the center field, so there's no adjustment. Center fielder Mercer -2. So it'd be 1-12. We'll just say he stops at second. They will pitch to Duffy, even with the pitcher on deck. So I'm not going to try to load the bases. All right, here's a pitch to Duffy. Nothing on the 5. 6-6 against a righty. And it's a ground ball to short. And going the long way is Jerry. Let's make sure I got his name right. Jerry Kenny. Yes. And he throws out Duffy to retire the side. The Indians strand 2. After 2 complete, it is the Indians nothing and the Yankees nothing. All right, Munson, Kenny, and Stottlemyre are due up here in the top of the 3rd. To 8, and that's a ground ball back to the box. Perry throws out Munson, 1 away. Here's Jerry Kenny. Five against the lefty. Ground ball to second. Brohammer throws out Kenny. Here's Mel Stottlemyre, the pitcher. Pitcher hitting card number 3. 5, 8. Stottlemyre batting right-handed. So second base X chance it is. Brohammer fields. And we'll re-roll here. There should not be a 10 on a 19. There is not. And so Stottlemyre is thrown out 4-3. And another 1-2-3 inning for the Indians. Or for the Yankees, I should say. We go to the bottom of the third. And still no score. And here's Gaylord Perry leading off the bottom of the third. One six struck him out. First strikeout for Stottlemyre. Back to the top of the order, Del Unser grounded out his first time up. 4-10 against the lefty, struck him out. So back-to-back strikeouts to start the bottom of the third. Another lefty, Jack Brohammer. Six nine against the lefty, 1-3 normal home run. That's a 4. So just missing it is Brohammer. He sends it deep. He doesn't have normal power against righties. But just in front of the wall is the right fielder, Callison, who makes the catch to retire the side. Brohammer just missed a home run. He hit 5 on the year. All right, go to the top of the fourth. Still no score. All right, top of the order for the Yankees, Clark, Allen, and Mercer. Here's Clark. 5-9. Weak ground ball to second. Brohammer throws out Clark. And here's Bernie Allen. 4-7 against the lefty. Single to 9. That's a 14. So in range is the shortstop. Duffy throws out Bernie Allen. 2 up, 2 down for Mercer. 1-9. And there's a fly ball to left field. And Alex Johnson camps under it. Retires aside. Another 1-2-3 inning for the Yankees. And we go to the bottom of the fourth. Yankees nothing, Indians nothing. And here's Alex Johnson to lead off the bottom of the fourth. Six-2 against the righty. That ball is high. That ball is far. And the left fielder, Roy White, just looks up, and that ball is out of here. It's a ballpark blast, so 1-19. He definitely has normal power. That's a 6. And that would have been good in regular play as well. So Johnson puts one into the stands, and the Indians lead 1-0. Here's Greg Nettles. Three, 4, popped it up. Right side of the infield, and Horace Clark puts it away, 1 away. Brings up Tommy McCraw. 4-6 against the lefty. That's just a bit high. Ball 4. So McCraw draws a walk. Brings up Ray Fosse. Singled his first time up. Nothing on the 6. They do have to hold on McCraw. So Stottlemyre is a 0 hold. Munson's a -3, so it'd be -5. So it'd be 1-10. or 1 to 12 if they didn't. They will hold him on. So they're not going to try to steal on 50-50 chance. 5, 8, and that's a ground ball to short. Kenny to Clark to Blomberg. Inning-ending double play. But the Indians do take the lead on the Johnson homer and lead 1-0 going to the top of the 5th. Here is Roy White. Five, 7. Excuse me, struck him out. So White down on strikes for the second time tonight. Here's Blomberg. 5, 8. Grounder to Brohammer. Ranges towards second. He gets it. And 19 and 8. There is no 8. So gathers and throws, and they get Blomberg by a step. And brings up Johnny Callison. Three, 5. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. And once again, the Yankees go in order. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Indians lead 1-0. And brings up Ron Lolich. Singled his first time up. Three, 4. Fly ball to left field. Roy White camps under it, and that's one away. Here's Frank Duffy. 2, 7, and just a bit low, ball 4. And here's Gaylord Perry. The Yankees are expecting a bunt, and Perry will be sacrificing here. Nothing on the 6. And let's see here. B and a 6, that's defense. So it's lead runner, who is Duffy. He's a 14. Subtract 4. Makes him a 10. And that ball is bunted to the first baseman, Blomberg. He's a 5, so they will not. They'll just take the sure out. Let's see, so third baseman. Yeah, so 5 to 4. And Duffy will take second, but there are 2 outs for Del Unser. Here's the pitch to Unser. 3, 5. Grounder to first. And Blomberg steps on the bag, and that retires the side. Indians strand 1 on a walk. And we go to the 6th. 1-0 Indians. Bottom third of the order, Munson, Kenny, and Stottlemyre due up. And here's a pitch to Munson. That's a foul ball. One, 7. That's a ground ball to short. And Duffy throws out Munson, 1 away. Here's Jerry Kenny. Five, 7, struck him out. 2 up, 2 down. Brings up the pitcher, Stottlemyre. One, 4. Ground ball, little number out in front of the mound. Perry picks it up, throws to first, and yet again another 1, 2, 3 inning for the Yankees. We go to the bottom of the 6th. The Indians lead 1-0. And Brohammer, Johnson, and Nettles due up. All right, here's, oops. Okay. All right, here's Brohammer. .311 ballpark single, but the 14 is too high. So that's a line drive to the, let's say it went to left field, so we'll just say L7. 1 away. There's Alex Johnson, whose home run in the 4th inning is the lone run of the game. 6-8 against the righty. 1-5 triple chance. That's a 3, and Johnson is into 3rd with a triple. And the Yankees are going to bring the infield in. They feel like they can't go down any further. Nothing on the 17. Here's Nettles. One, 2, plunk, and ouch. And Nettles is hit. So 1st and 3rd, they're going to keep the infield in. Brings up Tommy McCraw. Nothing on the 6. Six, 7 against the lefty. Second base X. That's Clark, a 3 and a 7. Oh no, and since they are in, this will get through for a hit. And Clark, 13 and a 12. There is no 12, but because the infield was in, this is going to be a single. Scoring from 3rd is Johnson. Going to 3rd is Nettles. And at worst, this would have been a ground ball C, or G3 if you're playing super advanced. But they get no outs, and they'll just play the infield back now. Not holding Nettles, or well, actually they'll hold on McCraw. 2-0 Indians. Nothing on the 17. 2-6. And that's just a bit outside, ball 4, and that'll load the bases for Lolich. Lolich singled and flew out in 2 appearances. Nothing on the 12. One, 4 ballpark single, and they're missing by 1. It's a 1-5 for righties. That's a 6. So line drive, I'm going to say it's back to the mound, and Stottlemyre snags it 2 down. And Frank Duffy Bases loaded. Chance to expand the lead. Nothing on the 17. And here's Duffy. 3-7. Fly ball to center field. And Bobby Mercer camps under it, makes the catch, and retires the side. But the Indians do add to their lead. And it's now 2-0 after 6. And due up for the Yankees, top of the order, Clark, Allen, and Mercer. As we head to the top of the 7th. And here's Clark. 1-8. And there's a base hit to center field. That is the first base runner for the Yankees today. And the Cleveland Stadium crowd gives Perry a nice ovation after going 6 perfect innings. But no more. Solid single up the middle. And yes, they will hold on. Clark, he'd be 1-13 with it, but he's now 1-11. And if it's 1 run down, I might think about it. But maybe with 2 outs, they'll think about it. All right. Here's Bernie Allen. Nothing on the 9. And 5-4 is the third baseman, Nettles. That's a 9. Oh boy, 16 for Nettles on a 22. There is a 16, but 2. So this would have been a G2, E1. So it just probably means error better, the first runner's advanced. Yep. So Nettles bobbles it, and they can't even get 1 out. So the first 2 reach for the Yankees here in the top of the 7th. Here's Bobby Mercer. Tying runs are on base. Whoops. Okay, that's a little bit better. Nothing on the 20. Here's Mercer. 3-8. Line drive to Brohammer. And everyone goes back to their positions. 1 down. Here's Roy White. Nothing on the 5. And here's the pitch to White. 5-12. First base chance for McCraw. We were not holding anybody on. Actually, we were. Were we? No. Actually, we were because we were. I mean, you know what? We're saying we were holding somebody. So let's see. First and second. Let's see what needs to happen there. So that's just 1 run. Okay, so just holding them on. But 13. McCraw is a 2. And a 13. Possible double play ball. And it don't look like there's going to be a 10. McCraw's a 14. There's a 9, but there is no 10. So McCraw throws to second to get Allen. The return throw is in time, inning-ending double play. Stretch time here at Cleveland Stadium. 2-0 Indians. And Stottlemyre, this is his point of weakness inning. He will probably get pinch hit for when he comes up, probably to provide offense. Stottlemyre will face Perry, Unser, and Brohammer. 2-8. Swung on and missed. Struck him out, and Perry's down on strikes for the second time. And here is Del Unser. Unser 0 for 3, twice grounded out and a strikeout. 6-3 against the lefty. That's to the left fielder on an 18. And the left fielder is White. He's a 2. And an E2. And there should not be a 12 on an E2. There is not. So White makes the catch. 2 away. And for Jack Brohammer. Brohammer is 0 for 3. 2-8. And that's a ground ball back to the mound. Stottlemyre fires to first. And we are through 7. Still 2-0 Indians. And Blomberg, Callison, and Munson do up here in the top of the 8th. And here is Blomberg. 3-7, and field goal roll there. All those hits in column 2, and he finds the fly ball to center field. And that's 1 away. Here is Callison. 3-9, and that's a ground ball to the mound. Easily handled by Perry. Throws out Callison. 2 away. And here's Thurman Munson. 1-10. Ballpark single, but righty, it's 1-5. That's a 9. So, let's see, 1-10. We'll say it's a line drive to the shortstop, and that retires the side. So quickly the Yankees go here in the 8th. This will be the last inning no matter what for Stottlemyre, as he is due up second. They may have a couple pinch hitters. Okay. So Alex Johnson leads off the bottom of the 8th. Triple and homered in 3 appearances. 4-3. That's to the right fielder on an 11. Callison. Ooh, a 3. This could be bad. Like, really bad. Callison is an E2. And a 3. He drops it. That is the first error. So each team has 1 error. And Johnson reaches on the error. It does not count against a point of weakness for Stottlemyre. And here's Greg Nettles. Hit by a pitch and popped out and grounded out. Nothing on the 11. Three, 4. Popped him up. Second baseman Clark is there. That retires Nettles. This is Tommy McCraw. It's RBI single on a drawn-in infield. Made it 2-0. Nothing on the 10. All right, here's a pitch to McCraw. 4-3. That's to the right fielder. And once again, Callison. This time I don't think he'll make the play. 3 and a 4. It'll drop. And probably nothing on the 8. No, nothing on the 8. That can be a 2-base single? Yes, it is. So he cuts it off. Heading to third is Johnson. And the Yankees will get bullpen action. Lindy McDaniel and Jim Rowland are loosening in the bullpen, as the Yankees will bring the infield in with runners on the corners and 1 out for Fosse. Nothing on the 6. 4-4 against a righty to the shortstop. That is Kenny. Shouldn't be anything on the 10. 4 and a 17. That would have been a G1, but would have been double play if they'd been playing normal, but they were going to cut the runoff at the plate. And Kenny is a 26, and there should not be a 10. No, so G1 in first and third. Batter's out. Runners advance only at fourth, so he looks the runner back to third. Throws to first. McCraw will move to second. But there are 2 outs. And brings up Ron Lolich. And that's a foul ball. Nothing on the 14. 6-9 against a righty. 1-2 home run chance. That's an 18. So that's a fly ball to left field. And that retires the side. Probably should have pulled him earlier because he's pitched to 34 batters, but this is the 70s, not the 2020s. All right, so top of the 9th. Scheduled are Kenny, the pitcher spot, and Clark. But the Yankees will go to their bench, as Kenny is a whopping 210 hitter. So they will go to the bench. Let's see here. Let's see. Their bench isn't all that great either. Ron Swoboda will pinch hit for Kenny, and Michael will come in if needed. And Rusty Torres has come on deck just in case. Or actually, he'll hit for the pitcher spot. So Swoboda will hit for Kenny, who is 0 for 2. Swoboda pinch hitting here in the 9th. Yankees trailing 2-0. 5-10 against a righty. That's a ground ball to short. And Frank Duffy throws out Swoboda. 1 away. And here comes Rusty Torres, the pinch hit for Stottlemyre. Pitched a decent game. I mean, the home run and then the triple and the single doomed Stottlemyre. Here's a pitch to Torres. 1-5. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. Back to the top of the order, Horace Clarke. /8. Weak ground ball to first. McCraw steps on the bag, and that will do it. Final score from Cleveland Stadium. The Indians win this one 2-0. We'll be right back with the line score right after this. All right, so here's the final line score. Indians 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. The Yankees no runs on 1 hit and 1 error. The lone hit there's 2 base runners. You had the Clarke single, and then Bernie Allen reached on an error in the 7th inning, and that was it. So Perry goes the distance. He gets his 11th win on the year. And the Indians win this one. All right, these same 2 teams go at it. What happened was that they played this game on the 20th. I guess this would be normal rotation. All right, so June 30th will be the next game, and the Perry and these Indians will this time head to Yankee Stadium to face Mr. Klein and the Yankees. I have decided that I'm going to put my Best of Cleveland World Series on the back burner for a second just to kind of get this thing done, as this will be the last start for the month of June. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. Please leave a like. It helps the video get seen. If you like what you've seen, want to subscribe, kindly hit the subscribe button, and then check the bell for all notifications. And whatever game you are playing, please enjoy it to your fullest and enjoy them while you can. Have a good day, everybody.